Time for another Man in Gray book review. Today's book is Mosquito by Richard Jones, published in 2012 by Reaction Books. It's part of their animal book series. It's 216 pages. Of all the animals known to affect human mortality, the mosquito is the most dangerous, responsible for somewhere around 1 million human deaths every year, mostly caused by the mosquito spread of malaria. This book begins with a natural history of the mosquito and its evolutionary background. Mosquitoes are very ancient insects. There's a photograph in here of a fossilized mosquito trapped in amber, fossilized tree sap, which dates back some 80 million years. So mosquitoes have been plaguing animals and humans for millions of years. The book talks about the life cycle of the mosquito, how it sucks blood, and how it transmits various parasites and bacteria in the process, and why it sucks blood. There's also a chapter on the complicated mechanics of mosquito flight. Everyone's familiar with the high-pitched buzzing noise of mosquitoes' wings, so it goes into that. And there's also a long chapter on how scientists eventually were able to discover that mosquitoes were transmitting diseases like malaria, yellow fever, and elephantitis, and the heroic efforts made to battle the mosquito beginning in the 19th century. There's also a chapter on the environmental damage caused by the mass spraying of DDT, an insecticide that was very effective in killing mosquitoes, but also had huge environmental impact on various animals, especially on birds. And then there's a chapter on the cultural impact of mosquitoes. There's some very amusing posters that we see here, color posters of that were done during the 1940s and 50s, encouraging people to fight mosquitoes and fight bacteria, fight malaria. And then there's a section here on the British World War II fighter bomber named after the mosquito, very effective warplane. And at the very end, there's a section on the unfortunate revival of mosquito-borne diseases in some areas as population changes, pollution, global climate change, and various things have affected some areas, and areas that used to have no cases of malaria or yellow fever are now starting to show renewed infection rates due to an increased growth of mosquitoes in these areas. So if you're interested at all in the mosquito and the long and terrible history of malaria, it's one of the diseases that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has spent millions of dollars fighting. If you're interested in all these topics, this is a very good introduction to both the insect and the diseases that it has spread over millions of years. The book is Mosquito. The author is Richard Jones. This has been another Man in Gray book review. Thanks for watching.